From what to eat, when to eat, and how much to eat, trying to stay healthy is overwhelming enough without having to worry about yet another scary topic, toxins in your food. Dietitian Allie Miller of Naturally Nourished is also a detox expert, and she's here to sort it all out for us. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
And we are just talking about toxins in the food. And
yes.
This is a serious health concern.
Absolutely. You know, toxins accumulate or build up in the body. Often one of the drivers of obesity is that the body doesn't know how to process these compounds, so it stores it in the fat stores to deal with it later. And a lot of toxic compounds work as what are called endocrine disruptors. These are hormonal scramblers. So they can either lead to diabetes, as y'all were speaking of earlier, also thyroid dysfunction, also cancer, and other chronic illness. A lot of behavioral disorders, so ADHD, autism, can also be tied to toxic accumulation.
So that's why we need to take this seriously and
yes.
realize there's medical literature to back it up.
There
so
really
it's not
is.
just someone being a quack and saying, oh, get the toxins out of your life. There's truth behind it.
Yeah, you know, the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, did a study on 33,000 U.S. residents, and they looked at their adipose or their fat tissue, and 100% of the samples had tetrachloride, which is a compound found in rocket fuel. You know, so we're storing these things in our body, and we're just starting to figure out the tip of the iceberg of how this is influencing our bodies and driving chronic illness.
Well, you brought in all kinds of examples to give us an idea, and let's just start over here.
Sure.
Something that we all do probably every day, water, water bottles.
So, you know, water works as an important element of filtration, helps with the detox, but what you're drinking out of can be toxic in itself. We really preach to avoid plastic bottles. So the BPA is the main compound we watch for to avoid, but even like those Camel Packs and Nalgene's, if they're BPA free, can still have plastic compounds that can lead as estrogen compounds and lead hormonal disruption. So we like stainless steel or glass. And that's like in our I Believe in Food as Medicine water bottle, so a double kind of mantra there with a clean drinking.
Okay.
And filtered water, of course.
And something that you just probably don't think that much about, but we've heard through the years, is what you're cooking your food
what you're cooking your food in. So this is a Teflon pan, and you know, the non-stick cookware, although it's convenient, pieces of that enamel actually come into the foods that we're consuming, especially if we're cooking with acidic foods, and those are really correlated to cancer. They're actually a class 1 carcinogen, meaning that they have been proven to cause cancer in the body.
Okay, so what do you do?
Get away with that. Use a cast iron or a stainless steel pan. Use just a paper towel with a little bit of olive oil or grass-fed butter, and that would be an alternative to a spray. So even though this is olive oil, and you can find organic coconut oil too, they are going to have a tetrachloride spray, a propellant to push that out of the sprayer. And that doesn't always have to be listed as an ingredient, and that's a definite toxic compound.
So don't use any of these, even
no
if it's
sprays,
coconut oil
or even
anything.
if it's organic. You want to use just your bottle and a paper towel and just rub the bottom of a pan.
I've ever heard of that. Everybody uses
so don't be duped by that. Right. You know, they have some at like Williams-Sonoma, the spray bottles that you can fill yourself. If a pump spray, that would be okay. But anything with something that's going to be a propellant.
What about our food?
So for food, there's a Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. So what we did is we just took some celery. It's a high water absorbing food. The Dirty Dozen is going to be thin skins, things that are going to absorb toxins at higher residue. And we can see, even if you wash the outside, the red dye has come through the veins of the celery. You can't just wash it off the surface. But it is helpful to go for the thicker skin produce items like your avocado, pineapple, and things like that.
Okay.
Less toxic.
Let's go to products.
And what you're putting on your skin is important. You know, your skin is an orifice, and we're absorbing through our skin. Avoiding toxic compounds, parabens, artificial dyes. So aloe vera, which could be anti-inflammatory, has green additives and preservatives. So looking for organic products that are paraben-free and free of dyes and colorants.
Okay, and finally?
And we have some tools to help you guys at home. We have a detox class coming up next Thursday at Naturally Nourished, and we have our DVD, Reset, Restore, Renew, to help you to reset your metabolism, restore your digestive health, and renew your cellular capacity.
Sounds like we might all need to do a little restoring after all of
this,
because
like,
these are common problems.
Yes, like changing the filter of the oil in your car.
Allie Miller, thanks so much.
Sure.
Valuable information.
Sure, stay clean.